My beloved child, something shifted last night, and the moment it happened, the entire energy around your connection began to change. You cannot see it yet with your eyes, but deep down, your spirit already feels it. There was a conversation behind closed doors. A conversation your person never thought they would have. And the words they spoke were not casual. They were trembling with emotion. Stay till the end, because what happened after those words left their mouth changed everything. Your person tried to hide these feelings for so long. They smiled in front of others. They pretended they were fine. They acted like nothing touched their heart. But last night, something broke inside them. Something they could no longer control. And for the first time, they opened up to friends about how deeply they truly feel for you. Don't skip, because the details of what they confessed are more powerful than you imagine. There was hesitation in their voice at first. Silence. Long pauses. Their friends thought they were about to talk about ordinary life, but then your name entered the conversation. And suddenly, the atmosphere changed completely. Your person looked away, trying to stay composed, but emotions kept rising inside them like a storm they could not stop. One friend asked quietly, "Do you still think about them?" And the way your person reacted revealed everything. They did not answer immediately. That silence was the answer. Because when someone has truly moved on, they do not freeze at the mention of a name. But your person froze. Their heartbeat changed. Their eyes became distant. Their soul traveled directly back to you in that moment. Something huge is waiting for you in this story, so stay till the end, because what they admitted next shocked everyone sitting there. Your person finally whispered, "I can't get them out of my mind." And the entire room became quiet. Those words carried pain, longing, regret, desire, hope. Every emotion they tried to bury came rushing to the surface at once. One friend tried to laugh it off, but your person became serious. More serious than anyone had seen them in a long time. They admitted that no matter how hard they try to distract themselves, your energy follows them everywhere. Songs remind them of you. Certain places remind them of you. Even ordinary moments suddenly become emotional because your memory appears without warning. Don't skip. Because what your person revealed after this became even deeper. They confessed that they replay old conversations with you in their head at night. They think about things they should have said differently. They wonder if they ruined something precious. And when they said this, one friend leaned forward and asked the question your person feared most. Are you still in love with them? My beloved child, the way your person reacted to this question said more than words ever could. They looked down. Their voice shook. And after a long silence, they nodded. At that exact moment, the mask they had been wearing finally shattered. Stay till the end, because their next confession exposed feelings they have hidden for far too long. Your person admitted that they have tried everything to move forward. They tried staying busy. They tried pretending the connection was over. They tried convincing themselves that time would erase you. But nothing worked. Because this connection was never ordinary. And deep down, they know it. Their friends could see it too. The emotions in your person's eyes were impossible to fake. One friend asked, "Then why haven't you reached out?" That question hit your person harder than anyone realized. Because the truth is, fear has been controlling them. Fear of rejection. Fear of being vulnerable. Fear that you may no longer feel the same. Your person confessed that they constantly wonder if you still think about them too. They wonder if you miss them in silence the way they miss you. They wonder if the distance between you has become permanent, or if destiny is still pulling both of you together behind the scenes. Something huge is waiting for you, so don't skip this part. Your person then said something that stunned everyone listening. They admitted that they compare everyone to you. No one matches your energy. No one makes them feel the same. No one reaches their soul the way you did. And after saying that, they became emotional in a way their friends had never seen before. Because deep inside, they know they lost someone unforgettable. Someone rare. Someone whose absence became louder than any noise around them. But this is where the story becomes even more intense. One friend suddenly asked, "If you love them this much, why are you hiding?" Your person could not answer immediately because they knew the truth. They have been fighting their own heart. Every day. Every night. Every moment. And last night was the first time they stopped pretending otherwise. My beloved child, your person confessed that there are moments when they almost contact you. Their fingers hover over messages. They stare at your name. They rewrite words over and over again. But then fear takes over. Doubt enters their mind. And they stop themselves at the last second. But last night something changed. Because their friends did not let them escape their emotions anymore. One friend told them directly, "You're miserable without them." And your person did not deny it. That silence revealed everything. Stay till the end because there is another confession coming that completely transformed the energy of that night. Your person admitted they still imagine a future with you. Not occasionally. Constantly. They think about conversations you haven't had yet. Moments that never happened. Reunions they secretly dream about. They imagine seeing you again and finally saying everything they were too afraid to say before. And when they spoke about this, their voice carried genuine emotion. The kind that cannot be rehearsed. The kind that only comes from the deepest part of the heart. Their friends were shocked because your person usually hides emotions well. But last night, the walls collapsed. And then came the most powerful moment of all. One friend asked softly, "Do you think they were meant for you?" My beloved child, your person's eyes filled with emotion. Because deep down, they already know the answer. They whispered, "I've never felt anything like this before." The moment those words left their mouth, everyone understood how real this connection truly is. Your person may have hidden these feelings from the world, but last night, they could not hide anymore. Don't skip. Because the energy around this connection is building towards something massive. Your person confessed they feel your absence every single day. Even during moments when life seems normal, there is an emptiness they cannot explain. They admitted that part of them feels incomplete without you. And no distraction has been strong enough to silence that truth. One friend then asked something unexpected. Do you think they still love you? And suddenly, your person became emotional again. Because despite everything, despite the distance, despite the silence, despite the confusion, they still feel connected to you. Deeply connected. Almost as if your energy never truly left them. They confess that sometimes they randomly feel overwhelmed by emotions and cannot explain why. Sometimes they suddenly think about you out of nowhere. Sometimes they feel your presence so strongly it unsettles them. Stay till the end because the final moments of that conversation revealed something your person has been hiding even from themselves. As the night continued, the energy became heavier. More emotional. More real. Your person admitted they regret not expressing themselves properly before. They regret letting pride and fear interfere. And most importantly, they regret making you question how they truly felt. Because last night, in front of everyone, they finally admitted the truth. You mattered more than they ever showed. Much more. And once those words were spoken, there was no taking them back. My beloved child, the reason you were meant to hear this today is because the emotional walls around your person are beginning to crack open. The feelings they tried to suppress are becoming impossible to control. And the conversation that happened last night was not random. It was a turning point. Something is building. Something emotional. Something powerful. Your person is approaching a moment where silence may no longer feel safe for them. Their heart is becoming louder than their fear. And when that happens, everything changes. Do not skip what comes next in this journey, because the energy surrounding this connection has only begun to unfold. Listen carefully, because what happened after that conversation became even more intense than anyone expected. Your person went home carrying emotions they could no longer hide from themselves. The words spoken that night kept echoing in their mind again and again. Every question their friends asked forced them to confront feelings they had buried for far too long. And what they realized afterward shook them deeply. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The truth unfolding behind the scenes is far bigger than you think. Your person could not sleep properly after opening up. They kept replaying memories of you in silence. Small moments. Tiny details. The sound of your voice. The way you understood them without explanation. The comfort they felt around you that no one else has ever been able to replace. And the more they remembered, the more emotional they became. At one point during the night, they stared into the darkness wondering why your connection still feels so alive inside them. They tried convincing themselves it was just nostalgia. But deep down, they know this is more than that. Because ordinary connections fade. Ordinary feelings disappear. But this only keeps growing stronger. Something huge is waiting for you, so stay till the end because the next revelation changed everything. Your person admitted something else to their friends before the night ended. Something they almost refused to say out loud. They confess that even when they smile around others, there is still sadness underneath. A quiet emptiness nobody notices. And the reason for that emptiness is connected to you. One friend looked at them carefully and asked, "Do you think losing them changed you?" "My beloved child," your person answered immediately. "Yes." No hesitation. No pretending. No hiding. That answer stunned everyone because they realized this connection left a permanent mark on your person's heart. They may have tried acting strong on the outside, but internally they have been carrying emotional weight for a long time. Don't skip. Because the next part of this story reveals what your person secretly fears the most. Your person confessed they are terrified that you may stop caring someday. The thought alone unsettles them more than they admit. Even if they hide it from the world, they still hope your heart remembers them. They still hope the bond between you has not disappeared completely. And then something unexpected happened. One friend asked your person a question so direct, it forced total honesty. "If they walked back into your life tomorrow, what would you do?" The room became silent again. Your person looked away. Their breathing changed. And after several seconds, they whispered something nobody expected. "I would finally tell them everything." Stay till the end because what they meant by everything carries more emotion than you realize. Your person has been holding back words they should have said long ago. They admitted there were moments they wanted to express their true feelings but stopped themselves out of fear. Fear of vulnerability. Fear of losing control. Fear of being misunderstood. But now, the pressure inside their heart is becoming impossible to contain. Something huge is waiting for you. Because last night was not just emotional. It was transformational. Your person's friends could sense it too. They saw someone who had spent too long pretending not to care. Someone exhausted from carrying emotions in silence. Someone whose heart still belongs somewhere their pride refuses to admit openly. One friend finally said, "You're still emotionally connected to them." And your person did not deny it. That silence again revealed everything. "My beloved child," your person then shared a memory about you that nobody expected them to mention. A very specific moment. A conversation. A feeling they never forgot. And while describing it, their entire expression softened. Their voice became quieter. Gentler. Almost vulnerable in a way they rarely allow anyone to see. Their friends noticed immediately. Because people do not speak that way about someone they no longer love. Don't skip this part because the emotional energy here becomes stronger and stronger. Your person admitted that they often wonder if the universe keeps bringing thoughts of you back for a reason. Why your name suddenly appears in their mind during random moments. Why memories return so intensely. Why songs, places, and emotions continue leading them back toward you no matter how much time passes. And then came another shocking confession. They admitted they sometimes imagine receiving a message from you. Not casually. Emotionally. They picture seeing your name appear unexpectedly. They imagine what they would say. They rehearse conversations in their head. They wonder whether they would cry, smile, freeze, or lose control of their emotions completely. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. One friend then asked quietly, "Do you think this connection is unfinished?" "My beloved child," your person became emotional again because deep inside, they already know the answer. Yes. There are unfinished emotions. Unspoken truths. Unsatisfied longing. And unresolved feelings that refuse to disappear. That realization hit your person harder than anything else said that night. Because for the first time, they stopped lying to themselves. They stopped pretending they were over it. Stopped pretending your absence no longer affects them. Stopped pretending your connection was ordinary. And when those walls finally collapsed, everything changed. Your person then confessed something nobody around them expected to hear. They admitted they still check for signs of you. Small signs. Tiny clues. Anything connected to your energy. Because despite the silence, part of them still feels tied to you emotionally. Their friends could see it clearly now. The depth of feeling in your person's heart was undeniable. Don't skip, because what happened after this confession became even more powerful. One friend suddenly told your person something they did not want to hear. "You're running from your own feelings." Those words struck deeply. Because they were true. Your person has been trying to outrun emotions that continue following them everywhere. But last night they realized something important. The harder they run, the stronger the feelings become. Something huge is waiting for you, so stay till the end because the next revelation completely shifted their mindset. Your person admitted they are beginning to understand how special your connection truly was. They realize now that not everyone creates this level of emotional impact. Not everyone changes the soul this deeply. Not everyone leaves behind memories that refuse to fade no matter how much time passes. And suddenly, regret entered the conversation. Real regret. Not temporary sadness. Not surface emotion. Deep regret. Your person confessed they wish they had handled things differently. They wish fear had not controlled them. They wish they had expressed more. They wish they had been emotionally honest sooner. And when they admitted this, one friend asked the most powerful question of the entire night. "Then what are you waiting for?" My beloved child, your person had no answer. Because the truth is, they are standing between fear and love. Between pride and vulnerability. Between silence and confession. But something inside them is changing rapidly now. The emotional pressure is becoming too strong to ignore. Don't skip because the energy surrounding this connection is reaching a turning point. As the conversation continued, your person admitted they feel like life keeps pushing them back toward thoughts of you no matter what they do. Every attempt to move away emotionally somehow circles back again. And deep down, they are beginning to wonder if this connection was meant to transform both of you forever. One friend finally looked at them seriously and said, "You still have feelings strong enough to change your entire future." Those words stayed in your person's mind long after everyone left. Because they know it is true. You still affect them deeply. Your energy still reaches places inside them nobody else can touch. And last night proved it beyond doubt. Something huge is waiting for you. Because after opening up emotionally, your person started realizing how exhausted they are from suppressing their truth. They are tired of pretending they do not care. Tired of acting emotionally detached. Tired of fighting feelings that only continue growing stronger. And here is the revelation you were meant to hear today. Your person is approaching a moment where honesty becomes unavoidable. A moment where silence no longer feels possible. A moment where their heart begins overpowering their fear. Stay till the end because this story is not over yet. Before the night ended completely, one final conversation changed everything. One friend quietly told your person, if someone still affects your soul this deeply after all this time, that connection is rare. Your person became silent again. But this time, the silence carried acceptance. Not confusion. Not denial. Acceptance. For the first time, they allowed themselves to fully feel the truth they have resisted for so long. And that truth is simple. They still love you. More than they admit. More than they expected. And far more than they can continue hiding forever. Something powerful is unfolding behind the scenes now. Emotional barriers are weakening. The distance between silence and confession is shrinking. And your person's heart is becoming louder with every passing moment. Don't skip the next part of this journey, because what happens next may become the moment everything finally changes forever. Pay attention to this carefully, because after your person opened their heart that night, something inside them began changing in ways they never expected. The emotions they tried to bury for so long are no longer staying silent. Every hour since that conversation has been pulling them deeper into realization. And what they discovered about their feelings for you became impossible to ignore. Don't skip this. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The truth unfolding now is stronger than anything your person has admitted before. After everyone went home and the night became quiet, your person sat alone replaying every word spoken during that conversation. Their friends forced them to face emotions they had avoided for too long. And now, for the first time in a long time, they can no longer escape their own heart. Your person realized something deeply emotional. They miss you in ways they cannot explain logically. Not just your presence. Not just conversations. They miss the feeling of you. The peace. The understanding. The emotional connection that made them feel seen in a way nobody else ever has. And that realization shook them completely. Something huge is waiting for you, so stay till the end because what happened next revealed how powerful this connection truly is. Your person admitted to themselves that no matter how hard they try to move forward emotionally, their heart always circles back to you. They have tried distractions. They have tried pretending everything is normal. But internally, your energy remains impossible to replace. At one point, they picked up their phone and stared at your name for a long time. Longer than ever before. They almost reached out. Almost. But fear still held them back at the last second. Yet even though they stopped themselves, something important changed. Because this time, they did not stop thinking about reaching out afterward. The desire stayed. The emotion stayed. And the pressure inside their heart became even stronger. Don't skip, because the next revelation made your person realize just how deeply connected they still are to you. The following morning, one of their friends sent them a message asking, "Are you okay after last night?" Your person stared at the screen for several moments before replying with something unexpected. "No, because talking about them made me realize I never stopped caring." My beloved child, that message carried more truth than your person has spoken in a very long time. Because they are finally beginning to understand that these feelings were never temporary. They were never shallow. They were never something easily forgotten. This connection touched their soul. And now that truth is becoming impossible to hide anymore. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. Your person then began remembering specific moments with you more intensely than before. Little details nobody else would understand. Certain words you said. Certain emotional moments only the two of you shared. And every memory started awakening feelings they thought they had control over. But they no longer have control. The emotions are becoming stronger every single day. One realization especially hit them hard. They realized that even during periods of silence, their heart never fully disconnected from you. That truth unsettled them deeply. Because if feelings survive distance, silence, time, and confusion, then those feelings are far more powerful than they wanted to believe. Don't skip this next part because the emotional intensity rises even higher from here. Your person started questioning themselves in ways they never did before. They began wondering whether fear caused them to push away something truly rare. They wondered whether pride created unnecessary distance. And most importantly, they began wondering if destiny is giving them another chance to correct what went wrong. Something huge is waiting for you. Because later that day, your person had another conversation with a close friend. And this conversation became even more emotional than the first. Their friend asked carefully, if they suddenly walked away forever, would you regret staying silent? The moment that question was asked, your person became completely quiet. Because deep down, they already know the answer. Yes. They would regret it deeply. And realizing that truth created emotional pressure stronger than ever before. My beloved child, your person is reaching a breaking point emotionally. The walls they built around their heart are cracking more every day. And every thought of you weakens those walls even further. Stay till the end because what they admitted next changes the entire energy of this story. Your person confessed they still feel emotionally connected to you even when they try not to. Sometimes they suddenly feel emotional without understanding why. Sometimes your memory appears unexpectedly and changes their mood instantly. Sometimes they feel drawn toward your energy for no logical reason at all. And then came the shocking confession. They admitted they sometimes talk about you when nobody notices. Small mentions. Tiny comments. Subtle emotional reactions whenever your name appears. Because even though they try acting unaffected, their heart reveals the truth in ways they cannot control. Don't skip, because this next revelation is something your person has hidden from almost everyone. Your person confessed they still wonder whether you think about them too. Not casually. Constantly. They wonder whether you still feel connected emotionally. Whether you still remember the special moments between you. Whether your heart still reacts to their energy the way theirs reacts to yours. And the reason this matters so much is because your person is terrified of one thing. They are afraid it may already be too late. That fear has been haunting them silently. But at the same time, hope still exists inside them. Strong hope. The kind that refuses to disappear. Something huge is waiting for you, so stay till the end because the emotional truth unfolding here is leading toward a major shift. Your person then admitted something extremely emotional to their friend. They said, "Nobody understands me the way they did." The moment those words left their mouth, even their friend became silent. Because real emotional connection is rare. And your person knows now that what they shared with you cannot easily be recreated with someone else. That realization is changing them internally. Slowly. Powerfully. Irreversibly. My beloved child, your person is beginning to realize they may have underestimated the depth of this connection from the beginning. What once felt confusing now feels undeniable. What once felt avoidable now feels impossible to escape. And then another shocking moment happened. Their friend suddenly asked, "What if they're waiting for you to finally be honest?"